everyone, and welcome back to my channel if you're new here. I'm Budget with Beanie and it's lovely to have you here. I've been AWOL for a bit. To be honest with you, I've not been feeling great. My mental health has been suffering. If you follow me on Instagram, which I'll leave the link down below, if you want to come and say hi, I struggle with anxiety and depression. And at the beginning of the year, I had some time off and started to go back to work in April, and I took a bit of a dip again, and something had to give, and I couldn't afford to not be at work anymore. So I really stripped back the stuff that I was doing, and one of those things was making videos and posting on Instagram. But fingers crossed, with the new medication that I'm on, which, oh my God, has made me feel absolutely rotten, but I think I'm coming out the other side of it. I should be on a bit more of an even keel and able to do a bit more of this stuff, which I really do love, and I love interacting with you guys as well. I haven't been watching very many videos, and I haven't really been doing anything much on Instagram. It was a complete blackout, to be honest with you, but it's what I needed, and yeah, we're all good now. And you know what? A bit of sunshine makes all the difference as well. I don't know about you, but it's glorious outside, and as soon as I've done this, I'm going to go and sit on the patio with a glass of, I'm not going to go too mad, a glass of Diet Coke, and just kind of listen to the birds outside, and probably my dog barking as well. But hopefully the weather's really nice where you are and you've all been good. Should we get cracking? I'm probably going to be quite rusty at this because I haven't done it in about a month. So you're just going to have to bear with me, but I will do my very best, I promise you. Payday was on the 24th, so I'm already running a little bit behind, but I've got the cash out here, and I'm going to do a little bit of stuffing with you. I'm also going to tell you some of the stuff that I've been up to whilst I've been away. We have been cash stuffing and budgeting, and it's gone okay. My pay was absolutely abysmal last month. Because of the time that I've had off, but it turns out that they actually paid me wrong, which was fantastic. So got a little bit more this month. Still not up to working a full week, but I will get there hopefully in the next month or so, where I'll be doing full-time hours. And yeah, then this will look a lot better. So shall we start off by counting all the cash? Sounds like a good place to start. I got the wonderful calculator that everyone seems to have. I love this colour, and it kind of goes with my branding as well. So yeah, it was a little treat to myself a couple of months ago, but because I hadn't filmed a video, this is its little premiere. So we've got 51, 150. Let's move these back actually out the way. Oops. Right, so 150. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 400 in 20s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, oops, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 210s, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So we've got £805 in notes. Got quite a lot of change, and actually we've got quite a lot of £1 and £2 coins, and I'm probably going to use some of those to bolster the weekly envelopes as well, but we'll come on to those in a minute. So how has everybody been? Tell me everything. It's been a while, but I hope you're all doing well, and yeah, I hope your budgeting's going well, but more importantly, stuff outside of that as well, because there are a lot more important things. This just helps things along. So yeah, hope you're really well. Right, let's get into the weekly binder. So I have already emptied these because we were absolutely brassic, but yeah, so it's a clean slate. So for groceries, we're going to put £180 in there. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And I'll show you what I've done in the back as well, because that's actually the whole month's worth. Do you know what? I'm going to split it out now. That makes sense. 20, so that means, sorry, really rusty. That means we're going to have £60 a week. So 20, 40, 60 for this week. Oh, come on. And then I am heavily inspired by one of the lovely ladies on here who makes and sells these, but I've made my own with what I needed so I could personalise it. I'm going to leave the link below for the person that creates and sells them on Etsy, because they're really handy. It's not something that I'm looking to sell because it's not my idea. This is something you're interested in, but basically it's weekly dashboards, and so you can add the amounts per category, and then you can just move them to the front as and when the weeks come. Really sorry, can't remember the name of the person at the moment. My brain is absolute fudge with these tablets. So we're already in week 1, so we don't need that there. So put another 60 in week 2. Did I put 60 or 80 in there? God. 24 to 60, yeah. $24 to 60. I'll do it off camera, but I'll fill all of these in afterwards. It's going to take too long otherwise. 60 in week 3. 20, 30. I've done something wrong. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Ah, yes, that's why. Because I'm only going up to week 3 this month, and then my husband's pay will look after week 4, which I've not actually taken off from last time. What I'll do is once I've filled in one of these, I'll leave a screenshot here when I edit, so you can see what my breakdown is per week, but I'm going to go through it anyway with you, but in case you think that would be handy to know, I'll pop it in. Right, household is going to get 40 for the month, and I am doing week 4 for household. So I'm going to put £10 in each week, and what I'm going to do, I'm not going to take the change out. I'll just let it build up over the month, because no doubt we'll need some extra bits and pieces as the month goes on, but we're pretty topped up, like loo roll, cleaning stuff, toothpaste, shower gel, etc. So I don't, why do I keep closing these? So I don't think we're going to need much more, but you never know. Right, so £10 in there, so that's household done. Fuel is going to get £80. Just do that in 20s. 60, 80. And I'm not going to split that up in the weeks, because I think my husband's going to just take a chunk of this and then see how far through the month he can get, and I'll just top up as and when with little amounts. Our lovely dog Cooper, he's going to get 85. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5. So that's going to pay for his bulk food, but we also have a lady that walks him a couple of times a week just to help out, which takes the pressure off. We do spend a lot of time with him, and we do take him out ourselves, but because I'm back at work now, it means I can't really do a long walk, during the day. So yeah, lady comes down a couple of times a week and takes him out for a little run. But he's been going down the river recently and he loves it. It does mean that he needs a bath every time, but because he's had a summer cut, it's not too bad. But being a cockapoo, he's very hairy, very, very hairy. Right, I'm rambling now. £50 is going to go in for our Just Us, which is kind of like takeaways or going out for a drink. So I'm going to do £30 in tens, 20, and that's just going to stay in here for the whole month. I'm not going to split that up. Once it's gone, it's gone. Right, nails is going to get 5. I had my nails done. I get 1 treat for myself per month, and yeah, I get my nails done with it. I really love it. It's just so cool, and it's making me feel quite cheerful as well. I thought, why not? Very different to what I normally go for, but yeah, I thought it was quite fancy. So £5 in there. I do have a little, so this is what I made. Do you know what? I should probably fill it in, shouldn't I? I made this a while back, but I haven't used it yet, and it's just to save up for my nails, essentially. So each one's going to be £5. And it doesn't mean that I need to save that much up to get my nails done. It just means that I can start building a bit of a buffer for it as well. Or sinking fund, rather. Still using the wrong language. Right, hair is going to get 5. And spending is going to get 120. That's just for my husband and myself to spend on what we'd like. God, I've really hammered these 20s, haven't I? So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91, 110, 120. Oh my God, really running out of money. We've already had our money for week 1. I think I might have already said that. So £40 going into week 2 for that. Same again for week 3. And same again for week 4. Okay, so that is the weekly binder done. I hope you're still watching. I feel like I'm doing really badly. I'm just so out of practice. There we go. But yeah, fingers crossed. A few are still there. Comment down below if you heard me say that, and so I know whether or not you watched it. Not that I'm going to be offended if you don't, because I am pretty rubbish at the moment. But yeah, just be interesting to know. Right, next one we're going to go on to is our annual funds, kind of like Christmas, birthdays, etc. Not going to put anything in Father's Day. That's going to come out of my husband's towards, well, in a few weeks' time. My mum's got her 70th birthday coming up. I've already got £50 saved up in one of my Monzo pots, but I'm going to put another 50 in there. And Christmas is going to get 40, last of the 20s. And not going to put anything in birthdays because we haven't got anything else really coming up. So that's that one. Then our annual. So, got some wins that I had this month, and I'll fill you on some of them, but the one that's in here essentially is the payment of our contents insurance. So we fully funded that, and yeah, we've paid annually. That's the first thing we've ever paid annually. So I'm really chuffed with that, and it just means that I think we've saved 5%, 10%, I can't remember the exact premium. But yeah, we'll start to prioritise these, and once we've done the priorities, we'll get cracking again on contents insurance for next year. But it's given us a bit of breathing space, which is nice. So car insurance is due in July. It's going to get £100. And basically my husband will be putting the same in, and then we'll just keep doing £100 until July, and then hopefully, if it doesn't cover all of it, it will certainly cover the majority of it. And yeah, that'll be another one that we've paid off annually, which is good. Right, what have we got left? We've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So £60. Do you know what? I'm going to just change up some of these 5 because there's just too many of them. Let's take a 20 out of groceries. Oh, this is where it gets messy. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Take £10 out of Coop. Put that in there. And how many have I got left? 10. £10 out of there. That's the Just Us. And put that in there. So we should still have £50. Yeah. Perfect. Right, what other wins have we had? I've got a couple more bits to do, but before I crack on, so wins over the last month, we've kept cash stuffing, we've stayed on track, we've not used our credit cards since, I think it was February or March, and even though it was a really tough month last month and we had zero money to play with other than covering our bills, covering our rent, and sinking funds. Yeah, it was a bit of a lean month, lots of beans on toast and jack potatoes and cheap food like that. So yeah, it's nice to have a bit of a breather, but because we budgeted, and I'm so pleased that we didn't need to use our credit card, so I'm really proud of ourselves. Yeah, we did really well. Another thing that I did was I hit side hustles really hard. So surveys, studies, selling, cashback. I set myself a target to make £100 in the month of May, so from the 1st to the 31st. And so far I've made over £275, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do every single month, but that really helped out with a little bit of extra towards groceries and covering bills and stuff. So that's one of the reasons why we didn't need to use our credit card, because of that extra money. And the big win for us is that we have opened up 0% credit cards. So I've got one, my husband's got one, and we've transferred the vast majority of our debt over to them. I was looking at the figures, and yeah, the amount of interest that we were paying was just insane. And my husband puts a lot of money towards his debt, and it was going down, but it was going down so slowly. So yeah, they went live over the past couple of weeks, so we are going to be just chucking money at it to make sure that we pay it off within the time period. My husband's got a 16-month one, I've got an 18-month one, and yeah, it's going to be done. So we are getting ever closer to being debt-free, which is very, very exciting, and it's achievable now, which is amazing. We've also done a lot of saving for our holiday. So one thing that you don't see, let me just get this out while I'm talking because this video is going to be so long otherwise, is that we've also got some digital pots, Monzo pots. So I don't show you things like my regular saver, my investment ISA, my what do you call it, cash. Oh yeah, stocks and shares ISA, sorry, brain fart. Or things like saving for holidays, things like that. What I'll do, and I might have said this already, if I have, sorry, but I'm going to leave a screenshot of all the different pots that we've got and how we save up for them. You know, I go to therapy once a week, really helps me. I have to pay for it myself, unfortunately. Work have stopped paying for it, but it's so important for me that I pop some money aside each month, and I just know then that that's protected. Same goes for, you know, that's where our buffer money goes. That's where our snowflake money goes. So when we round up our bank accounts, it goes straight into this Monzo pot before we then make the payment. Yeah, we're not 100% cash stuffers, but we found the balance that really works for us. Really pleased with that. And I just want to start talking more about it on the channel. That's kind of where we are at the moment. Oh, I made these actually as well. So this goes back to the side hustle money. Originally, this was I made one, and there's 100 little pound coin symbols on here. And yeah, I just colour them in as and when I make a pound. But I have done that so far. It is about 275. I just need to do a bit more colouring and get a final top up. I'll count that up afterwards, and I'll insert the true amount, but it is over 275, which is fantastic. I've also condensed the amount of savings challenges I've got. I know I did this previously a few months back, but what we're now focusing on is the penny challenge, the Plenty 20, which is all the 20p's that we get. That goes into the Nutella jar. And the Iris binder, which is for our emergency fund. The penny challenge is probably going to go towards giving us a bit of a booster for 2024. And the Plenty 20 goes towards my husband's music hobby, because it costs a little bit more. So he does electronic music, producing, mixing, etc. And it ain't cheap. So if ever he needs to get any cables or connectors, or I sound like I know what I'm talking about, I really don't, but he uses this money. So it's good. Right, so we've got £50, and I'm going to pop that all into the Iris binder. What I did, because I was doing the carnival challenge, I need to rub that out actually, the Magic Beans by Grounded Budgets, that's by Budget with Ped, by the way, and the 292 challenge, which is also by Budget with Ped. I moved everything into the Iris binder because I want to see some real progress on this. Not to say that I'm not going to come back to these, because I love these, especially this one because of the bean connection. But yeah, for now, once I've done the 1K, then I'll move back to these ones again. So let's just move some of this stuff out of the way because it's too crowded. So £50. Let's get rid of this little bad boy. So at the moment we've got, how much have we got actually in Iris? I think it's 280, but let me just double check. 40, 50, 20, 10, 10, 40, 20, 10, 40 and 20. Yeah, 280. So another £50 is going to go in. So how do I want to do this? Should I do the 40 and the 10, or should I do the 50? I'm going to do the 40 and the 10, because then it feels like I've done more. Oh, I love this so much. Iris is on to such a winner with these. They're so good. And I'm really excited to see that she's bringing out another range. I think it's called Summer Haze. Really, really pretty. I think she said that they're coming out in mid-June. So if you don't follow Iris Budgets on Instagram, I'll leave her link down below. Go and check her out, because she will then let everybody know when sorry, I'm trying to count at the same time. She'll let everybody know when they're live. They go like hotcakes though, so you have to be absolutely on it. But I'm not surprised, because the quality is so good, and also it's really nice to flick through them. I don't know about anybody else, but do you kind of, when you've got your Iris binder, no matter how much you've got in there, do you kind of flick through and go, oh, this is so lovely? Because I certainly do, and it's not even full yet. So that's 40 and that's 10. So I've now got 330 in here, which I'm really chuffed about. Like I said, this is going towards our emergency budget. This will sit in a easy access, which we've never had before. We've always lived paycheck to paycheck. So yeah, this budgeting stuff is really helping us, that's for sure. Right, now we've got the change. I have already counted it up, because I've already been recording for 30 minutes. Flipping heck. Okay, sorry if I've been rambling. But yeah, I've got in here, how much have I got? Bear with me. Sorry, £27.40 plus £1.39, £28.79 in change, minus £2.40, which is what I've got in 20p. So we've got 26, whoops, oh man alive, £26 something. It flashed off. £27.40 plus £1.39 minus £2.40. £26.39. There we go. Right. So, sorry about the noise. I'm going to take out all of the £1 and £2 coins. So I've got £10 in twos. And that's going to be a little miscellaneous pile of money. Oh, God. More? No. And then I've also got £11 in ones. So that's, yeah, that's just going to be jammed into the weekly binder. Wow, I really can't pick things up. I've always had short nails. And I'm really, they are my own nails, which I'm really pleased with. It's a builder in a bottle, and then some neon colours on top. But because they're slightly longer than what I'm used to, I'm really struggling. Oh my God, come on. Right, there we go. Flipping heck. So for now, I'm just going to stick that into, where should I stick it? I'm going to stick it into week 1, and then I'll add, hope you can see that, week 1, and I'll just put £21 on there. And then as and when we need anything that doesn't quite fit under anything else, then we'll take from there. Whoops, a daisy. It can also be a bit of a, well, buffer as well. Oh no, this is broken. Damn. Oh, that is well and truly broken. Yeah, I'll sort that out afterwards. Okay. So I'm minus 22. So we've got £4.39. Oh, missed one. £4.39 left to go in the penny challenge. I'm so sorry, my brain's not working. And then £2.40 to go into Plenty of 20. So I'm just going to sort these out and pop these in, and then we can update the tracker for the penny challenge. Back in a mo. Right, I might have said £4.39 that I had put in here, but it's actually £5.39. My bad. So £5.39 minus 3.28. That's 2.11. I might do the bonus. And then, oh man alive. And then we've got 6p. Okay. And also, just an update on the Plenty of 20. I counted it beforehand, and including the £2.40 that we've just put in, we've now got £33.80 in 20p's, which, you know what, it doesn't look like that much, does it? But yeah, that's pretty good. And this is getting really weighty now. I do want to start adding some notes in there as well at some stage, just to kind of bring this along a bit, but that will have to wait for another month. But yeah, that is everything, I think. There's probably something I've forgotten, but it's nice to be back. And yeah, come and say hi in the comments. Come and visit me over on Instagram. If you don't follow me or you don't subscribe, I'd love it if you would. Share it if you can, and give this video a thumbs up. Just help me along, and I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye.